Alright, welcome back to my Freedom Planet Let's Play. For this episode, I'm just gonna fight Serpentine, and just see when I beat him. Yeah. I've montaged away the last couple of bosses. I might as well not montage away this boss. Okay, so you can do it for 3 jumps. Wow. Oh no. Okay, I was worried that I was going to get caught up in the purple laser again. Okay, I got flamethrowered instead. Okay, yeah.
I won't give up. Let's go.
And neither will I. So, yeah. Ooh, Serpentine. Serpentine's his name. I actually had to look it up because he was just that. His name was just that. It just did not stick with me for some reason. Dang it, I was hoping to... I was too clever for my own good. Too clever and not skilled enough. Okay. Had to kick something there. Even if it was virtually. Oof. I was hoping I would damage him enough to kick him out of that attack move, like I did last time. Okay. Yeah, like, what determines... Hang on, I just... Oh my god, I can't believe that worked. Okay, I gotta try this out more. Because if I can just crouch down and kick him to his doom, then that'll be infinitely more hilarious than any other way to fight him. Infinitely? Well, no, not really. But it'll be miles above whatever else I can dish out at him. Right, his flamethrower. I was not close enough to him. Okay, I was somehow able to dodge with the hair twirl. Okay, I am not skilled enough to do it the fun way. At least I keep getting a shield before the fight. I took a stretch break just to be not fatigued for this, and I'm still kind of drowsy. Nope, no secrets up there. Okay. Okay, I just now noticed that animation for the... Oh man, again! What determines when he, breaks? Okay, I'm not getting the right distance on that. I should probably just do this normally, quote-unquote. As in, not trying to... Well, I mean, if the opportunity presents itself, I will obviously take it. You know, I could have just avoided damage if I was just a bit more patient. I think that's probably part of my problems. I'm just not patient enough to do the right way. Okay, look at the joint. It just gets replaced. It just... What is up with that joint animation? It's so weird. Can you start flamethrowing? Yep. Alright. Okay, I can't believe I made that call just perfectly for that one moment. You know, it's like that. I don't understand why I'm like that. Well, I just make these really ridiculous, easy to avoid mistakes that... It's really frustrating. Because there was a game that I was playing that, granted, it wasn't, like, you know, very well made or anything. But, I was fighting the final boss, I had the patterns down pat, and yet, in spite of, you know, having all the advantages, I just kept missing the attacks. I would just jump into them, I would run into them, I'd keep missing my attacks, and I'd keep running into those attacks even though I know exactly how they play out. I can't even keep a rhythm up for very long at all, either. Like, a rhythm should be very easy to do. You just repeat the same thing over and over again at the same time, but for those who are, you know, eagle-eared, well, okay, maybe not eagle-eared, but you would have noticed that I didn't keep good time there. It kept varying. And that just happens whenever I do anything that requires any rhythm, and it's just, frankly, it just baffles me. Wow, that, okay, I forgot what I was going to say there. I had a thought, and then I lost it. Okay, I thought I had my thing fully charged. Yeah, I have to admit, that little dash thing is my least favorite move, simply because of how hard it is to actually get it off, despite it being, you know, it's ubiquitous to something like Sonic's homing attack. And especially since it's often just completely necessary to get up to top speed in the first place. Like, seriously, have you seen how hard it is to get Lilac up to top speed? Like, if there is something I'm missing, then I am missing it hard. Because this should be the most useful move in the game, and it is, except for the fact that it's so hard to get the timing down right to keep it up, or to keep doing it. Seriously, it really needed a rebalance, I think. Either that, or I'm just not smart. Well, okay, maybe it's not that I'm not smart. Maybe I do have some sort of weird brain thing that makes it hard for me to do stuff that some advanced gamers can do. Like there, it feels like I should be able to... Yeah, with how easy it is to do multiple Lilac spins, like, Lilac spins I can just spam pretty easily. Like, I literally do not need to wait for the bar to go fully up. For that charge dash attack, I am literally standing there waiting until the bar fills up. And it doesn't matter if I'm just a half tick away. If it's not full, it won't do it. And that is incredibly frustrating to me. Like, seriously, what's the design process behind that? Like, is it to keep the player from going too fast? But when the point of the game is to go fast, it's really exasperating. The Cyclone is far more useful and far more fun because it's so useful and it's just like a double jump. And like, there's a limit to how much you can do the double jump. And yeah, you can spam it until like the bar goes down, but once you have, you know, any bar whatsoever, you can use it again, and it's not punishing. I just really don't understand why doing this has to be punishing. Like, seriously, I'm going to stop right here and try to get to top speed with just the run button. Nope, does not allow it. Physically incapable. I can only get to top speed by doing that. And I can't do that again if I decide, oh, I'm not running in the right direction. And, like, I should be able to just run as is. But no. The game's decided, no, you're not allowed to have fun. Okay, I'm not giving it enough credit. I am having plenty of fun. But at the same time, it's just, it feels kind of unnecessary. Is it just me? Is it just me who feels like the dash mechanic being so limited is unnecessary? Okay, cool. Okay, I am not safe crouching. Okay, I am definitely not safe crouching from those guns. I've learned something. And I just moved in my chair while I was recording it. Okay, yeah, sorry about that.
Let's go.
Seriously, I've got so many bad habits that I didn't realize until I started doing a Let's Play. Like the sniffing and snorting. I really did not catch that until I started listening to my own Let's Play recordings. And it's surprisingly hard for me to catch in the moment. And as for the little chair adjustments, yeah. Of course I wouldn't think twice about it when I'm not, going to be bothering anybody via microphone. But here I am, having to try to not adjust my chair during recordings and failing miserably. Because it's so hard for me to think in the moment. And I don't know why that is. Do I just have ADHD or something? I really don't know. I say, do I have ADHD or something? Probably not because of this, but because of the fact that of all the different things I've tried, only this YouTube channel has succeeded. I've tried making video games. I've tried writing for a living. I've tried all manner of different projects over the years. And the only things I've been able to stick with are this, just two role-playing things, and school. And this. And even this is inconclusive because I have on...
To get a bad time?
Oh. That's hilarious. You know what? I think I'm just gonna let part, if not the rest of this video, be me just talking for a bit and see what Lilac has to say as I continue to not move. Because that seems hilarious. But yeah, just not being able to complete things is one thing. But then I'll just go and play video games for hours upon hours and just like get it completely immersed and then lose track of the time. Or when I do a project, I'm able to do it for hours upon hours upon hours in an obsessive sort of way, maybe even a couple days. And then when I get back to it, I'm just like, nope, I can't make myself do it. Sometimes something will stick in my craw and I have to finish that. Other times, I just can't seem to care, even when I should, like if it's a chore or something. I'm like, none of this stuff on its own, like, is necessarily a guarantee of ADHD. So I did have myself tested, and I did get a negative on, being ADHD. The thing is that even my friends have noticed some of my squirrely behavior, and they're like, dude, you might not be neurotypical. And I don't really know what to think about that. And I think part of that's because I have a very much not neurotypical brother. Okay, I think they said I might not... Okay, my friend said I might not be neurotypical. And that's hard for me to struggle with, to grasp, because my brother's not neurotypical. He's on the autism spectrum. And, like, he's got a really, really bad case. Just... imagine not being able to speak. Being mute. Some people can easily imagine that because that's what they have to live with. Now imagine being 2 years old for your entire life while also being mute. Not being able to understand abstract concepts like touching a hot stove is painful. Or hitting your hand against a sharp corner is what's making the hand hurt. Things like disease, right out the window. That's the state that my brother has to live with his entire life. His autism is comorbid with so many nasty things that somebody has to watch him every day for his entire life. He can't live his best life on his own because he literally does not have the communicative skills, nor does he have the any sort of self-functioning skills or skills to keep himself safe, much less hold down a job. And it's falling onto me because I live with my mom because she needs help watching Justin, or else she can't work. And so I can't get a proper job unless it's through something like YouTube. I've tried making video games. I've tried writing books, but it's not worked out. My attention span has just not worked out, has just worked against me. I'm able to understand why people get sad, or happy, or mad. I'm able to understand why people can be real awful and selfish. I can understand social concepts. Even if I am not neurotypical, it's really hard to think of myself as just being in that category because I don't really feel like it's impacted my life negatively. And for all my life, I've had a clear example of somebody whose lack of neurotypicality has harmed him. Literally and metaphorically. In abstract ways and concrete ways. And so I feel like I'm a normal person. And I feel like other high-functioning, not neurotypical people are normal people too. And all not neurotypical people are people too. It's just... it's hard to grasp the idea that because somebody doesn't think normally, it's I can see why autism is a disability when I look at my brother. I can't see why autism is a disability when I look at high-functioning, non-neurotypical people. And, in a way, it kind of feels like those are two separate categories. Of course, a lot of what my brother's dealing with is just comorbid symptoms with his autism. It may not even be autism. He got his diagnosis almost 30 years ago now. Like, a bit over 29 years ago to be precise. And mental health has come a long way since then. It's just real hard. And it's why I'm so grateful that I'm able to have done this Let's Play and keep it up. Because this is the first project I actually feel like I can go the distance with, my YouTube channel. If I can make this YouTube channel work, if this continues to click in my brain like it is now, I might be able to make a living off of this. I might be able to support my family, even when my mom is no longer able to work. And that's the biggest fear I have. Not being able to support my family when they need me most. That'll literally mean the death of us if I can't. We don't have anybody else. My dad refuses to work, and has in fact tried to take has done everything he can to not pay us child support. And he's done everything he can to try and get more money from us. He would try to basically keep my brother full time, just so he can earn the money that Justin gets off of his disability. My uncles are too old. They're technically my mom's uncles, since mom's an only child. Yeah. We don't really have any close family friends. Mom has some work friends, but her ability to keep her friends is about as good as my ability to keep my friends back when I was attending grade school. Which is to say, I might keep them for a few years, but then at the drop of a hat or come changing to a new school, I lose them. It's been a while since we talked about this. I already know that I'm over my usual time limit, but I guess I really needed to get this off my chest again. It's been a while since I talked about it with anybody, including my therapist. My therapist knows, but I'm still having to deal with it, so I guess it's just because I can't solve the issue, the best thing I can do to relieve stress about it is just to talk about it. Anyway, I'm going to end off the video here. Next time, we will get Serpentine. And we'll get him properly. I'll see you folks then.